Find your purpose, pursue it relentlessly, passionately, and loudly. Be persistent and win.
Stay focused. Don't talk about what you're gonna do. Don't just dream about what you're gonna do. Don't criticize somebody else for what they're not doing. You be it. Be about it. Be about that action and go do it. Keep your eye on your intention. Don't let any outside distraction or your own insecurity stop you from your goals. Embrace that struggle. Surviving that struggle will strengthen you.
If God be for you, who can be against you?
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Samuel Dada and I'm a PhD student at the University of Cambridge in the Department of Chemistry, looking at all things neurodegenerative diseases. I just want to say, actually, first of all, before I get cracking into the video, Happy New Year guys. I mean, yes, I know it's February already, but it's taken me a while to actually think about how to, lay out and just structure this video. But just like my title says, don't waste 2023. I'm just not wasting time. Thinking about how to make it all perfect and all glamorous and, all together and all in sync. I'm just gonna do it. And I think one of the major problems that we face, and one thing I want to try and not do in 2023, is procrastinate on ideas, procrastinate on my thoughts, or procrastinate on anything I want to do. I think that we spend so much time procrastinating, thinking, dwelling, stressing over something that we want to do or something that we want to achieve, but we end up not doing it because we stress over it and just pushing it and leaving it until we're like, you know what, I can't be asked to do it anymore. I feel like, I just want to encourage you, and I feel like this is also for myself as well, because it's February and I should have made this video in January, but I don't know why I've taken so long. I had this idea at the beginning of January, but it's taken me to the second week of February to actually sit down here and just record it and speak to you guys. And I know it's everything that we face. I'm not perfect, but I feel like this is something that I want to implement in my life. Just do it. If I have something that I want to do, just do it. I give myself that excuse and saying that, I'm prioritizing important things. How long does it take to make this video? Literally, it doesn't take that long to sit down and record this. So it's just an excuse. When you prioritize things, you write things down in the list, like I said, and then you just, tick it off as it goes on. But one thing I want to encourage you guys to do: stop procrastinating on your dreams, stop procrastinating on your goals, stop procrastinating on anything that you want to achieve. Just do it. Don't waste time. Just get on with it and do it. Anyway guys, when I was actually thinking about my thought process in terms of things that I really want to talk about going into the new year, I don't really do New Year's resolution and all of that, because I just feel like I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about it. I've just never really done it really properly. But I mean, one thing I want to go into this year doing is, like I said, stop procrastinating. But one thing I want to do as well is kind of reflect upon, what we know as life. And one thing I found was this interesting post I found on Twitter. Someone basically asked Chat GPT, which is this, revolutionary AI tool that has been helping people with writing essays and stuff like that. Basically, this person asked Chat GPT to give them the 22 most common regrets people have at their deathbeds. When someone is dying, everything, they get that chance of, reflecting upon their life and thinking about, things that they wish they had done or wish they hadn't done, things like that. And I feel like, when I read this, I have that chance of reflecting and saying, I don't want to regret anything in my life. I want to make sure that everything I want to achieve, God willing, with God on my side, I will achieve it and I will do it. But you know what? Let me just read some of the things that, people said, which is actually very heartfelt. The first one starts with not spending enough time with loved ones. this is so difficult because I feel like me being at uni doing a PhD, I use, doing a PhD as an excuse of not keeping in touch with my loved ones or keeping in touch with, people I care about. And one thing I've tried to do over time is that I feel like I've actually got better at this, especially with my family, my mom and dad. I make sure every single day I call them. I speak to my dad every single morning. I speak to my mom maybe in the morning or in the afternoon. At least maybe she calls me. But one thing I always try and make sure I do is that I stay in contact with my parents every single day. Keeping in touch with loved ones is so important. Number 2, which I've kind of touched upon, is not pursuing your passions and your dreams. 3, not taking care of your physical and mental health. 4 is staying in toxic or unhappy relationships. Not traveling or experiencing new things. Not saying I love you or I'm sorry to the important people in your life. This is so important. Saying that word I love you or saying I'm sorry, it's so important, and it goes a long way to the people you care about, your family, your friends, anyone you care about. And I think it's so important, and that's something I'm trying to learn to do. Knowing when I made a mistake, knowing when I've got something wrong, and just apologizing, listening to other people is so important. Wasting time on things that doesn't matter, that's something I'm trying to implement as well. Things that don't matter, like, scrolling through TikTok, it's not that it's bad and all that, but scrolling through TikTok countless times and just wasting time, not doing anything, not achieving. At least, actually, what I think is actually better is for you to just stay there, lay down, do nothing, but stay within your own thoughts so you can think and reflect, think about what you're grateful for, think about what you're grateful, rather than wasting time on things that doesn't matter. Not being present in the moment and enjoying life, that is so important. I sometimes get carried away with that as well, because sometimes I'm in spaces and places, events, and all I'm doing is trying to capture it, record it for content. But actually, I should spend more time being in the present, putting my phone away and saying, people who message me, I can reply to them later. Just being present with the people who matter, who I care about the most, the people I'm surrounded with, is so important. Being present in the moment, I can't tell you how important it is, because you don't want to regret it. Regret, those moments, beautiful moments that you could have cherished with your friends, with your family, at those joyful points, missing out on that because you were not present in the moment. You're thinking about being somewhere else, you're thinking about doing other things, when you should be present with the people that care and love you the most. Not giving back to your community or making a positive impact on the world. This is very big for me. Not forgiving others or holding a grudge. Let it go. Because honestly, if you don't hold a grudge, and this is something I've actually tried to learn to do, is when someone offends me, when someone does something bad to me, I tend to just say it, let them know, so then that weight is just lifted off my chest and I just feel so much better, rather than holding a grudge the whole time. There is no point. It doesn't help anyone, it doesn't help you, it doesn't help the other person. Either forgive them or let it go. Forgive them, I'll always say forgive them. Forgive them. Forgiving is just letting yourself free, really. Not standing up for what you believe in, important as well. Not being grateful for the good things in life. Always reflect on the good things in life. The fact that I have shelter, I have food, on my table. I'm in one of the most prestigious universities studying, a course I would love, that most people dream about, is something that I should be grateful for. Sometimes when you're going through those hard times, just sit back down and think about it. What are you grateful for? And think that your life is good. There's so many good things about life. The fact that I have water, it could always be worse, Not being there for your family and friends when they need your support. So important, so critical, because you never know what anyone is battling through. So that simple text message just asking, how are you doing, can go a long way. Hope you're having a lovely day, can go a long way. So I do encourage you to make sure you do that at any chance you do get. Any person who means a lot to you, any of your friends or family who mean the world to you, make sure, if you can't talk to them or call them, just send them a nice message. You know, that I'm thinking of you. I hope you have a lovely day. It goes a long way. Not learning from mistakes and growing as a person. Always important to learn from your mistakes, and even better, learn from other people's mistakes as well. Not saving for your future or preparing for the unexpected. Always having savings account. Not taking time to cultivate meaningful relationship. This all entwines with everything in terms of being there for your friends, being present in the moment, supporting the people who you care and love about you. That all entangles with that, because if you're not present in the moment, you know, you're never going to cultivate good, long-lasting relationship with people. When you're around your friends and family, be present. Not being courageous enough to pursue goals and dreams. Always just do it. What's the worst? You fail. Failure is the first step at learning. If you fail, you're only learning, you're only growing. You know that you'll never make that mistake again. So always pursue your goals and dreams. Don't be fearful of doing it. Take that first step and just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You fail. You try again. You try again. You get up, try it again. It might hurt, it might be hard, but get up and try again. Not being a good role model or mentor to others. I mean, that's, yeah. Not being more patient and understanding with others. So important, and that's something I've had to learn. Being patient with other people, because everyone goes through different experiences. Everyone goes through different things in life. So be patient and be understanding with others, because they might have a different view from you because of how they've been brought up. Or even just being patient with my mom when she's taking ages, you know, to walk or shopping or all that. Just being patient and saying, you know what? Let her take her time. It's okay. Just having that peace with myself. Because what am I going to be doing anyway? Not valuing your own time or taking time for yourself. Take that time for yourself. So important. Self-care. But these are all the things that, you know, someone on their deathbed has basically been able to say. And I just thought I should share this with you, because this is, you know, coming into the new year. We have 11 months left to go. So there's still a long way to go. And I feel like this is something that you should implement as you go on to the next year, to the other year. And I think I'm just going to save this and always reflect back on it. When I'm going through bad times or hardships, read back on this and ensure that I remind myself about things that I don't want to regret. You know, once I'm done, once my time is come, once Jesus says it's time for you to come, you know, to me, I don't want to regret anything. I want to know that I've made my impact, I've done my best, I've served my time, I've done my dues. So important. But guys, make sure you go into this new year with courage, with belief, stop procrastinating, and make sure you have no regrets. No regrets. Any goals and dreams that you want to have or you have, make sure you jot that down and try and achieve it, because you can achieve it. You know, you fail, you get back up. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick one. It's just a reflective video that I thought I should use to encourage you all. I know I'm late to this game of, you know, New Year's resolution and all that. But you know what? It's better late than never. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. So if you have, please make sure you like this video, comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what your New Year's resolution is for this year. Please write them down below. below. I don't even know why I'm speaking like this. Write them down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And make sure, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would love to, you know, see this channel grow and grow by the end of this year. I'm not gonna say what my target is for the end of the year, but I really want to have, you know, a community of people on this channel following my journey and just coming on this journey with me as well. But guys, hope you stay blessed, dream big, and keep being inspired, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.